Hello and welcome to Monday Mindfulness. Today, we're going to look at something that we covered in a shamanic workshop and ceremony that we shared over the weekend. And that was preparing to step into the spring and summer and really planting the seeds of our intention and getting clear with them. And part of the lead up process was to do a bit of a mindfulness practice on the areas of our lives where we felt like we were pushing away from or resisting, the areas of our lives where we felt like we were shrinking away. So, we can push, and have that obstacle or that tension in one place, but then we can shrink away and diminish ourselves from areas as well. And also areas where we felt like we were pushing and really driving towards, and how much energy we're investing in all of these things, because it's amazing how much energy we can invest in shrinking, resisting, or driving and pushing something. So these are really interesting aspects to be mindful of, and it's an area that we haven't really covered that much in these mindfulness sessions, so I'd like to target them in today's session. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get comfortable where we can sit for around 10 minutes again, and just finding a seat where we're comfortable, or you can do this one lying down. So we're just going to be able to be totally comfortable and uninterrupted for about 10 minutes. And we're going to close our eyes down, take some long, deep breaths. And just notice how it feels to be sitting in this body, in this seat, on this day. Just relaxing and allowing yourself to feel whatever you feel. Opening to just experience. And just noticing if there's anything that you've felt like you've been pushing away, anything that you've been resisting, anything that you've been judging. You might have been holding some tension there. Just noticing how that feels. Noticing how much energy you've invested in holding that tension. Just feeling it. We don't need to interpret it or make it good or bad. We're just experiencing any resistance we've felt, and just having a open, wide perspective look at how that feels. You might be tempted to tell a story about it. Just notice the whole experience. Whatever you're experiencing, just witness it. Open to all the details. Notice how your body reacts to this resistance. Just opening in a neutral, unbiased way to the whole experience. And just saying thank you for that resistance, noticing the awareness, just saying thank you to your body for having this experience. Now take a deep breath and bring your awareness to if there's any areas where you feel like you've shrunk, where you've wanted to hide away or run. Notice how that feels. Notice all the details of that experience. Honestly and openly, just witnessing what you feel. Allowing the experience to be what it is. Noticing if there's any situations that come up, any mental stories that are being told about your shrinking. Noticing all the details. Allowing yourself to see and witness with perspective. Honestly exploring what you're experiencing. Noticing how your energy levels feel around that shrinking. Does it feel balanced? Does it feel like energy is invested in this shrinking? Just be aware. staying in the full experience for a little longer. And now just saying thank you for that feeling of shrinking, for the situations, for the body's reactions. Taking a deep breath and bringing your attention to anything that you've been pushing, anything that you've been really wanting to cling onto and create, anything that you've been trying to really pull into yourself and hold on to. Notice how that feels. Notice if the mind is making stories of importance about something. Notice how the body reacts to these stories. Just open and allow yourself to experience. Notice if it feels like you're actually living and enjoying this experience, or you're holding on in an anxious state. Notice if it's one or the other, or maybe a bit of both. Notice the aspects of what you're feeling in the body. Just bring your attention to how it feels to be dancing and enjoying this experience or this situation that you have been holding on to or attached to. And notice if there is any anxiety around that. Notice what the anxiety feels like. Notice if there's stories around that. Notice if there's emotions or feelings being carried in the body around that. And noticing how it feels to invest energy in this. Noticing the experience in the body, opening, witnessing, being fully aware. And just noticing if you can feel that enjoying and dancing in this without holding on, just allowing it to blossom. Just allow what you experience to be what it is. You don't need to force any of it. And now just saying thank you to the body, the mind, all of these experiences. Taking another deep breath. And very slowly and in your own time, coming back into the room, giving yourself any little stretches you need, any adjustments. So that was a meditation that can help us to get perspective. And I like the analogy of like plowing the soil before we plant seeds. It's a beautiful one to really get us some clarity and awareness of what we're carrying and what we're experiencing. And it can give us some insights into what some of those things are teaching us as well. So we can have a really clear, balanced place from which to then choose to invest energy on our next step. So let me know of your experience with that meditation. If you have any other things around that topic of pushing, pulling, or shrinking, I'd love to hear about it. And I hope you have a fantastic week. See you later.